My name is Matthew Scholz. Make sure to watch MotoAmerica on YouTube. Please like and subscribe.
And here we go. And it looks like Josh Hayes got a good launch. How about the Vision Wheel M4X Star Suzuki team? Looks like Hayes is in a bit of a Suzuki GSXR 750 sandwich for the moment, but a lot of asphalt to cover before we get to turn number 3.
Look at Mesa from the third row. Mesa sliding up underneath Flores into 4th place. Rocco Landers did not get the launch he wanted, Greg. I believe he's all the way back to 6th place right now. Yeah. Josh Hayes goes for the lead in turn 3.
So there goes the number 4 in the Squid Hunter Racing Yamaha R6. He takes over the spot. This is where Hayes wants to be. He likes to lead, but the GSXR 750, nope, not going to happen right now. Hayes still holds on to it. Mesa in 3rd.
Yeah, Mesa's done a tremendous job here, moving himself on that Kawasaki up into 3rd spot. Hayes is the danger guy to get away right now. He has shown incredible pace, doing double duty this weekend, as we will talk about over these next couple of days, riding the Attack Superbike as well. But Hayes out front looking for that victory, Greg, that's going to put him to the top of the leaderboard in all-time wins.
Jake Lewis in the mix back there as well with Rocco Landers, who has drifted from pole position. And Landers has got a lot of work to do if he wants to repeat here at Brainerd International.
This actually sets up perfect for Josh right now, I feel. I think that the guys that I think can catch him or run him down are mired back there. Xavi Flores is quite a ways back in 5th. Rocco Landers is even further back, stuck behind Jake Lewis as he looks to go down the inside of him, down into that turn. As you see Xavi Flores makes a little bit of, gets one more spot up as they go up underneath that tunnel. Dave Anthony in the mix as well. You see him there on the number 25, or sorry, the number 52. All through that big long right-hander that they built here a couple of years ago for Xavi Flores now moves up underneath, and Rocco Landers also. So both those guys are trying to get to the front. Flores goes past Mesa, and Rocco goes by Teague Hobbs.
Big aggressive move from Xavi Flores, Hannah.
Rode around the outside of Mesa in turn 2. Cannot tell you how big of a commitment that is and how fast it is over there. It's going to be 5th gear.
Our overhead shots from our Lucas Oil helicopter gives you a good idea of what it looks like overhead here at Brainerd International Raceway.
Watch this. Let's see if Rocco does this again. He's going to be down the inside of Flores. Is he going to make the pass? He is. So Rocco has just got this thing on rails through turns 1 and 2, and he lets this bike run out all the way to the curbing. You can see him get out on that curbing, so he's obviously very comfortable through there. Now he's got clear track ahead of him. So Hayes still pushing the pace up at the front. His pit board, now the pit boards are going to be in a little different spot than where they normally would be, Greg. And when we look out our window right now, all the pit lane is directly down in front of us. But the spots for the actual signs for the pit boards are along that start-finish line area over there. So Josh is still going to be able to get a good look at where he's at here. About 4.5 seconds back.
Teague Hobbs going around Xavi Flores. So just like that, the 20-year-old from New Hampshire advances himself to 4th. There goes Mesa around Xavi Flores.
Josh Xavi shake his head, so he realizes there's still a lot of guys that were kind of lined up behind him, and Jake Lewis is going to take another shot right now, maybe down the inside of turn 6. Not quite close enough there to see Josh finally get this off his back.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. White flag out. Final lap for Josh Hayes to put himself alone in the record books on top as the winningest all-time rider across all classes. But Teague Hobbs just goes 1:34.339, his fastest lap of the race in 4th place, trying to track down his teammate. And that's getting pretty close for that final spot on the podium, as Rocco Landers has a 4.5-second buffer to Josh Hayes and another 2.2-second buffer back to Ty Scott in 3rd. Hayes uncharacteristic, but a look over his shoulder.
That is really unusual to see Josh do that. So I think he just wanted to try to believe his pit board. And you never see this guy look back over his shoulder as he just did there. And this is going to be a big shot of energy for him, getting this win, lining up for Superbike in probably another 20 minutes right after this race. But he's going to be able to come in, celebrate a little bit, hopefully get a drink. He'll be right back to work on an Attack Superbike.
Incredible for this rider, Josh Hayes. He's been trying to do it for a while. Squid Hunter Racing didn't make the commitment to come racing full-time until Road Atlanta. And now they've put themselves in this incredible position. Just a couple corners to go for Josh Hayes. At 48 years old, Hayes coming into turn number 12. And then it's to 13 as he has another look over his shoulder.
We're going to have to ask him about that because I've never, in all the years I've known this guy, I've never seen him do it.
Wheel in the air, 48 years in the making, and Josh Hayes wins Supersport and takes over with the all-time win record, 87 career victories. As teammates go to the line, it's got to be Ty Scott who holds off Teague Hobbs, and in doing so, Ty Scott sets his fastest lap of the race at a 34.1 as Teague Hobbs does the same thing. Let's take a look at those results. At Hayes, 3.2 seconds over Rocco, Ty Scott, and Hobbs. You can see just 0.4 of a second between those teammates.
You know, get that and be excited. And, you know, most wins, I mean, you put yourself in the record books by yourself is just a huge accomplishment. And for Josh,